All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here on the Harmless Dave channel. Talking about rumors, folks. Not the Fleetwood Mac album, obviously, although that's still kind of a big deal. Steve Perry, in the news last night, and here I am up early to talk about Steve. The first thing that I got was this article from Access TV. All right. And I'm going to cover this in real time for a couple of people who care about this, just like you and just like me. All right. So I'm going to screen share because I did post this over on Facebook and not Facebook, sorry, Patreon. I don't do Facebook. Sorry, folks. Um, Here it is. Steve Perry considers a possible Journey reunion in 2026. They're saying this. Now, I wrote a little, I guess, what's the word, skeptically, how Perry hasn't confirmed it himself. Once he does, Perry Mania will kick in. They will do anything to accommodate Steve. Also, it would be even more fitting to have Ross and Steve come back as well. The other Steve, meaning Steve Smith. PJ Rock, who is my chief super chatter, said there's a better chance I'll be doing vocals. Now, Tony the Internet Tiger, who does a lot of research for this channel, unpaid research, so I got to thank him. He found that Steve had already replied to this. Says to all my friends, I've been hearing these recent rumors, like within the last couple of hours, basically. And I wanted to speak to you all directly. While I'm always grateful for the love people still have for Journey, the rumors about me rejoining the band are simply not true. And I want to gently put them to rest. I completely understand why people would hope for that. The music we created together means a great deal to me too, but I'm continuing to explore new creative work and really enjoy working on new music that reflects where I am today. Thank you for your continued support throughout the years. Your loyalty has never gone unnoticed, and I am forever humbly grateful. Sincerely, Steve Perry. Now, what I love about this is that Steve Perry, I think, wrote this. Okay, he wrote this. He didn't need a publicist. He didn't need an intermediary. He was smart enough to say things like gently put the rumors to rest. And, you know, with, let's just put it this way, with Arnell in the condition he's in vocally, and the band really showing up without Arnell and John. I know they'll all be together, Dave. That's what I'm going to hear. They'll all be together. And, you know, all your crazy speculation is untrue. But it doesn't look like a very unified team. All right. If you go over to the article itself, here it is. Nice picture back from the, what is this? The Hollywood Walk of Fame. Going way back. Imagine how old we all are. That's going way back when they got their star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and Uncle Steve showed up for that. According to comments from Jonathan Cain, now this is where this comes from. The band has reached out to Perry. I wonder who did the reaching out. Was it Neil? Yeah, it was Neil. Confirmed that Sean personally invited Perry to join the group, leaving the door open for a potential appearance. I love, this is how, you know, rampant speculation happens. Leaving the door open for a potential appearance. See, Uncle Steve, here's some advice. You're a stockholder, right, with this corporation? And they're going to do this big concert run, 2 years worth of concerts, where Uncle Steve does get a portion of the proceeds. If you told fans that you would show up just to say hi to everybody, you don't have to sing, you don't have to do anything. You're Steve Perry, you show up. People would start buying tickets just to see you out there. maybe do a little photo op, maybe put up with hanging out with Neil and John for a little bit, the three of you guys on stage, and he could wave to everybody. Um, but this is, Perry leaves the door open. Perry has avoided making definitive statements. Well, he just made one. He just made one. Again, this came out slightly before, and this is why Steve doesn't want the crazy speculation. He understands the benefits of the speculation. Here it says Kane's comments that Perry didn't say no. He didn't say no, but he didn't say yes. So this is the closest that these guys got to trying to rope Perry back into this. But Perry wants no part of it. I've been saying this for a long time. I'm thinking if this is truly a farewell tour, that maybe there was a possibility that he would show up. He could do like a Lou Graham thing. He could show up here or there. And again, he doesn't even have to sing. He just shows up to say hello to everybody. He could give a little rock and roll Hall of Fame style speech, tell everybody how much he loves, their support, and how his lawyer really helped him get the best deal possible. He could really rub it in with these guys if he wanted to. And it would help them sell tickets. And like I said, it would help Steve's portfolio because he's making money. All right. He's going to make money off of this tour. And I'm thinking, he's probably got enough money. He doesn't need the money. So he doesn't really care that much about making these appearances, like I say. But yeah, for a few hours last night, the place was going crazy. I was getting all these messages and people saying, look, Uncle Steve, he left the door open. Well, he just slammed the door. He just slammed the door back in everyone's face. Gently, like he said, I gently closed this door. So anyway, folks, another day in the world of Journey. I should have had the theme music of As the Journey Turns, because, this is just propaganda, basically. It's good propaganda for Journey, but not so much for people who are truly wanting to see Steve Perry back. All right, so that's it. That's all I got. I mean, I could have done 2 videos out of this. I could have done one on the article and one on the Steve rebuttal, but yeah, nothing more really to see or say here. I guess look for Steve Perry's solo music coming soon. Maybe in the next 5 years. We'll see.